we have been talking for decades about how bad smoking is for people's health.
But plenty of people, we know, we see it, they're still lighting up. Nearly 1 billion people around the world continue to smoke tobacco on a daily basis. A new report in The Lancet finds that a significant drop in the rate of smoking over the past 25 years. But still, 1 out of every 4 men and 1 out of 20 women still smokes every day. I think the good news is here that we don't see as many new people starting to smoke. These are, in many cases, people who have been smoking for decades already.
Sure, you saw the higher numbers in places like China, Indonesia, and India, I think were the top 3 countries where smoking was the highest. But the population around the world is increasing, so therefore the number of smokers is also going up.
Yeah, it's interesting. Despite the best efforts, I often ask the groups that are working to get people to quit smoking, what's the number where you feel like you've achieved victory? Because you're never going to get to zero.
Sure.
You're never going to get to zero. And even raising the price, there's a limit as to, people will just keep paying. So what's the victory? It's just like the unemployment stat. There's a certain number where they say, well, if you're at 4%, that's full employment.
You're in good shape.
What's going to be essentially no one's smoking?
Oh, I would love to see that actually be the case one day, though. I know that that's
it's never going to be that
unrealistic.
low. But if you could get to 10% or 15%, as we've started to see here in some age groups in the U.S., you're moving in the right direction.
I'm always amazed, too, just even walking down Nicollet Mall yesterday, just how many people are taking smoke breaks.
Oh, no, the amazing thing is when it's January and 20 below and they're still taking a smoke break.
Well, and that tells you how hard it is to get down to zero,
We're looking for your feedback. Why are so many people around the world still smoking? Are the warnings not working? What is the appeal there? Is it just too hard to quit? We'd love to hear your thoughts on Facebook, or you can hit us up on Twitter as well.
On Facebook, Heidi says, being an ex-smoker, I can say it's both physical and mental. You don't just get addicted to the nicotine and the chemicals, but you also get addicted to the hand and the mouth movement.
Interesting.
It also has a big impact if you have inherited some addiction genes from your family. Very
absolutely.
True.
Eric says besides nicotine being highly addictive itself, most cigarette companies add other chemicals that are far more addicting than nicotine to keep you hooked.
And Brittany says the addiction is the appeal. So thanks everybody for your feedback.